Love After Valentine. Episode 2, The Fear of the Unknown. Peace sat on her bed, staring at the pregnancy test strip in her trembling hands. The 2 red lines weren't fading. It was as if they were mocking her, confirming the reality she was desperately trying to deny. Her chest felt tight. Her mind raced. This can't be happening. This can't be real. She had always been careful, or at least, she thought she had been. But now, all of that didn't matter. She was pregnant, and there was no going back. Her roommates noticed the change in her demeanor. She had stopped going to class, barely ate, and hardly spoke to anyone. Her phone buzzed with messages from Agbo. Agbo, hey babe, what's wrong? You've been avoiding me. Agbo, peace, are you okay? At least reply. Agbo, I'm coming to your hostel. We need to talk. But Peace couldn't respond. She wasn't ready. On the 4th day, her roommate, Amaka, sat beside her on the bed and touched her shoulder. Peace, you're scaring us. What's wrong? Tears welled up in Peace's eyes. She wanted to talk, but the words wouldn't come out. Amaka sighed. You're pregnant, aren't you? Peace's head snapped up. How did you? I've seen the signs before, Amaka said. You think you're the first girl in this hostel to go through this? Peace broke down in tears. Amaka wrapped her arms around her. You need to tell Agbo. You can't carry this alone. That night, Peace finally texted Agbo. Peace, we need to talk. Meet me at the park. The park was their usual spot, where they had spent so many evenings laughing, dreaming, and making promises. But tonight was different. When Agbo saw Peace, he smiled, but the look on her face made his heart sink. Babe, what's wrong? She hesitated, her lips trembling. Then, in a barely audible voice, she said, Agbo. I'm pregnant. Silence. Agbo stared at her, unblinking. You're what? I took the test, she whispered, holding up the strip. I'm pregnant. His mind went blank. His heart pounded. This wasn't part of the plan. They were both still students. How were they supposed to handle this? Are you sure? He finally managed to say. Peace's eyes flashed with anger. Do you think I would joke about this? No, Agbo said quickly. I don't know what to say. Tears rolled down Peace's face. Neither do I, Agbo. But this is real. Agbo took a deep breath. We'll figure something out. Peace wiped her tears. I need to tell my mother. Agbo felt a chill run down his spine. This was just the beginning. Episode 3, The Storm Begins. Peace sat on her bed, gripping her phone tightly. Her heart was racing as she scrolled through her contacts, hovering over Mummy. She had never been more scared in her life. Her mother was a strict woman, firm, no nonsense. What would she say? Taking a deep breath, she tapped call. The line rang twice before her mother picked up. Peace, my daughter, how are you? Peace swallowed hard. Mummy. I need to tell you something. What is it? There was no easy way to say it. Mummy, I'm pregnant. Silence. Then, her mother's voice, low and sharp, what did you just say? Tears spilled down Peace's cheeks. I didn't mean for this to happen. Her mother's voice exploded through the phone. Do you know what you've done? Do you know how much shame you brought to this family? Peace sobbed. Mummy, I'm sorry. Sorry? Sorry will not change the fact that you are pregnant out of wedlock.